Hey guys, welcome back to Love It or Leave It. Today we're going to be talking about 3 CoverGirl products. Now CoverGirl is not a brand that I'm super familiar with. I really only have about one thing in my collection, and that is the CoverGirl 3-in-1 Outlast foundation. And the only reason I really purchased that foundation was because a lot of people were saying it was a dupe for the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. And I will say that I do prefer the 3-in-1 CoverGirl foundation over the Kat Von D foundation, but that's a totally different video. So let's just jump in and start talking about the products. Starting with the foundation first, this is the CoverGirl TruBlend Liquid Makeup, which the TruBlend foundation is already a CoverGirl product. They actually just repackaged everything, and I will say that the packaging did catch my eye because right when I walked into the store, this was the first thing that I saw, and I was like, what is this over here? I've never tried the original TruBlend foundation, so I don't know if the formulation is the same between the two. The color I picked up was medium 7. Now this color is too dark for me, as you guys are seeing, but it does look like it matches me better on camera than in real life. I was a little disappointed because I went online to see, and apparently there's 21 shades in the collection, but the CVS I was at only had 4 light shades, 2 medium shades, and 2 dark shades. They had medium 7 and medium 9 or something like that, and I was still too dark for any of the light foundation. So I was kind of bummed that they didn't have a wider variety of selection. And I also went to 3 other CVS's to see if I could find these, and I didn't see these anywhere else. So I don't know if they're out in a lot of places yet or if they're just starting to release them. This foundation is super similar to me to the L'Oreal True Match foundation, which you guys know that I absolutely love. It finishes to kind of a powder finish, but not like a matte finish. I'm an oily person and I still don't like matte finished foundations. I just feel like they make me look like weird. I only get about a 3 to 4 hour wear out of this foundation, which is kind of a bummer. It does have a nice buildable coverage, so if you just put one layer on, you have a nice natural looking foundation coverage, but you can amp it up and go for a more full coverage if you just layer them on. So going with the name TruBlend, it does blend out really easily. You're not going to have trouble blending it out. It's not going to dry on your face. You're not going to have to rush while you're putting this foundation on, so this is the TruBlend, and again I picked it up in medium 7 and the color name is Soft Honey. Moving on to the CoverGirl TruBlend Fixstick. This is super similar to the L'Oreal True Match Concealer Crown. I picked this up in light 5, 6, 7. They have coordinating colors of the Fix Stick with the light, medium, and dark shades. Now I only use this concealer for underneath my eyes because it is a lighter color and I like a brighter under eye area. I don't really use it to conceal any blemishes, even though I find that this kind of stick is a good consistency for covering blemishes. If you wanted to pick it up for that purpose, I would go for a color that's closer to your foundation color so everything will blend nicely. If you were to take this and kind of conceal a blemish, you would kind of just be highlighting it and bringing it forward. This finishes to a nice powder finish, and it doesn't feel as oily or as like waxy to me as the L'Oreal True Match crayon does. I still love that one, don't get me wrong, but this one just seems like it has a nicer finish to it. Also, I have this on right now underneath my eyes, as you can see. It blends out really, really nice. And I find that I just get a little bit of creasing with this, nothing so dramatic that it would stop me from wearing it. I really, really like it. This is a great makeup item to keep with you in your bag, while you're traveling, while you're on the go. This is the CoverGirl TruMagic The SunKisser, and this is actually a bronzing balm. When I saw it, I was like, does this say bronzing balm? Am I reading this right? And I was. So it is a liquid to powder formula, and it's really, really nice. It finishes to such a sheer, nice color. I use it as my base for my contour. I just lay it down before I put any powder or anything on top of my foundation. I'm so excited that something like this is in the drugstore. I hope other brands come out with stuff like this, which they probably will, because it seems like once one person does something, everybody does it. So the color this is in 110, and I looked at the other ones there, and this was the only color they had. It's super sheer, kind of sun-kissed color. It gives you, you can wear this alone, you can wear it under your makeup, and you can wear it over your makeup because it finishes to that nice, really powdery, luxurious feel. Like, I just can't get over how nice it finishes. The only downside I find is that if you are a darker skin tone than I am, this really isn't going to work for you. It is just super sheer. You can build it a little bit, but it's still really light and really sheer. I think it's really innovative for being in the drugstore, and I'm excited excited that I got my hands on this bad boy. Do you love them or do you leave them? So I'm going to say the Covergirl TruBlend foundation is going to be a leave it for me. It is a really nice foundation. It's got really nice coverage and I do like the finish on it, but I only get about 3 to 4 hours of wear out of it, and for that I can just go with my L'Oreal True Match. To me, that they're the same kind of situation. They're easy to blend, they've got great coverage and a really nice finish, but me having oily skin, I really don't get the wear out of it that I want out of a foundation. So for 3 to 4 hours, I can't justify it. So for me, he's a leave it. If you have drier skin, that might be a better option for you. So on to the Trublend Fixstick. This is a love it for me. Like I said, I think I like this one better than the L'Oreal True Match Concealer Crayon. To me, it just has a nicer finish to it. It doesn't feel as oily or as waxy as the True Match Crayon can come off to me sometimes. Crayon, 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 crown, crown. Crown. This is definitely a love it for me. I love things like this because they're just easy to throw in your makeup bag and go. And last but not least, the TruMagic The SunKisser Bronzing Balm. This is a love it and a leave it for me personally. If you are my complexion or a few shades lighter, you will love this because of the beautiful sun-kissed glow that it gives you. But if you are a darker complexion than I am, I would say you're totally gonna leave this because you're not gonna get any kind of color payoff and it's just going to be a waste of product on your face. So I hope that CoverGirl comes out with darker shades in this because I do love this product. I think it's amazing. But if you are a darker skin tone, you don't want this in your life. So this is going to have to be a love it and a leave it. That was everything for my love it or leave it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I have announced that I have started my blog. The link will be in the bottom bar, but it is naturallynicole.com. In the next following weeks, I'm going to start having polls on there where you guys can vote for what videos you want to see, what love it or leave it you want to see. I want to be a lot more interactive with you guys. So if you want to subscribe to my blog or follow it or whatever people in the blogging world do, then I would love you forever. And again, the link will be in the description bar for that. So I don't think I have anything else to say except my face is itchy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys, and until next time, I will talk to you guys soon.